Hi, I'm Veronica Canales. One of the reasons there's been so much growth in stand-up paddleboarding is that people see the shredded abs of those doing it and they want that too. Being a four-time diving Olympian and more recently a Division I diving coach, I've spent my whole life training my own core and teaching others how to train theirs. Core strength is one of the most important elements in elite diving. Have you ever seen a diver at the Olympics without a ripped stomach? I'm going to share with you some of diving secrets to building your core. Your core muscles involve not only your abdominals and that six-pack, but also your obliques, side muscles, and muscles in your back too. It's important to work all of these muscles, not only to get a great midsection, but to avoid injury as well. Here are 4 exercises that are going to work all the muscles in your core, front and back. You can try these at home, but for an even greater balance challenge, do them on your board. Your first exercise is a plank. Start on your knees and then get down on all fours in the middle of your board with your arms about shoulder width apart. Straighten out your leg into a push-up position, then the other leg as well. Suck your belly into your spine and feel your body slightly hollowed out or piked with your hips rising slightly higher than the rest of your body, not allowing any arch or sagging in your back. This plank move obviously works your core as you are holding up your weight while keeping your abdominals tight. Hold this for 30 seconds and increase your time in the plank as you get stronger. Remember to hold your stomach tight throughout, but don't forget to breathe. Your second exercise is a V-seat. Start in a seated position in the center of your board with legs bent at about right angles and feet on the deck in front of you. While tightening your abdominals, roll back a bit and try to lift your feet off the board. You can hold your arms out to the sides for balance. Balance on your bottom and gradually try to get your feet up as high as you can while keeping your legs bent. This takes quite a bit of balance and coordination, and it will probably take some practice before you can stay on your butt. It's totally normal to fall onto your back if you lift your feet up too high, or to fall forward so your feet come back down on the board if you haven't lifted your feet high enough. This move not only works your core, but really engages your hip flexors as well. Once you manage to point your toes upward, reach forward and try to touch as far down on your legs as you can. Knees, shins, or ankles, with the ultimate goal being your toes. The more flexible you are, the further down on your legs you will be able to touch, while keeping the legs straight. This move requires hamstring flexibility. You want to work the core muscles of your back as well, and the third exercise, arch-ups, does just that. Start lying face down on your stomach with your arms extended forward and your chin resting on your board, eyes looking straight ahead. With your feet together, lift your legs off the board while at the same time lifting your arms out straight with your upper body coming up off the deck, forming a slight arch. Hold for 5 to 10 seconds and then come back down again and relax. Repeat 3 times and build up holding the arch for longer time periods as you increase your tolerance. Try not to bend your legs too much. Instead, think about tightening your glutes and hamstrings as you squeeze up off the board. To work your external obliques, your fourth and final exercise will do just that, paddle obliques. Start seated in the center of your board with your feet flat on the board, legs bent at a right angle. With your arms holding your paddle horizontally in front of your knees, at shoulder width apart, start tightening your abdominals and roll back until you have lifted your feet off the board while balancing on your bottom, much like the V-seat. Begin rotating your paddle and upper body to one side, while at the same time rotating your knees to the opposite side and come back to center. Repeat to the other side. Do these in sets of 5 to each side at a nice tempo to start, and increase your ability to do more as you get stronger. Those are some quick tips for your core. I'm Veronica. Get fit out there and I'll see you on the water.